Hello friends, welcome to English Grammar and Literature World. Today I am going to discuss synonyms based on SSC-CGL previous year questions. So let's start. Synonym of fatal. So what is the synonym of fatal? Look at the options. Option A, additional. Option B, jovial. Option C, easy. Or option D, deadly. So look, the synonym of fatal is option D, that is deadly. So what is the meaning of fatal? So fatal means one kind of causing death or leading to failure, or you can say disaster. Okay, that is fatal. So fatal is a one kind of death, one kind of disaster, that is fatal. So the right answer is deadly. So look at the options. A, additional. Additional means extra information or more, that is additional. What is the meaning of jovial? So jovial means cheerful and friendly. So jovial means cheerful and friendly. Cheerful and you can say friendly. And easy. Easy means not so difficult. That's why option A, B and C are not appropriate. So option D, that is deadly, is the synonym of fatal. Okay. Next, synonym of toxic. So what is the synonym of toxic? Look at the options. Option A, lanky. Option B, laudatory. Option C, licit. Or option D, lethal. So look, toxics mean poisonous or harmful. Okay. Toxics mean poisonous. NOUS, poisonous. Toxic means poisonous. That's why right answer is option D, that is lethal. Okay, so lethal means one kind of poison, or you can say deadly. Okay, and one kind of harmful, that is option D. So what is the meaning of lanky? So lanky means very tall. Okay, and what is the meaning of laudatory? So laudatory means praise, and licit means lawful. So licit means lawful. You have to remember all of this meaning, because these options are very important and these are the previous year questions. Okay, so the synonym of toxic is option D, that is lethal. Next, synonym of altruistic. So what is the meaning of altruistic? This is a very general questions. Okay, so look at the options. Phenomenal. B, philanthropic. C, phenotypical. And D, phantasmal. So altruistic means one kind of generous, or you can say useful. Okay, that's why option B, that is philanthropist, is the right answer. Okay, so altruistic means generous. Okay, generous. Okay, and philanthropist means is generous, or you can say unselfish. Okay, unselfish. Very good. And what is the meaning of phenomenal? Look, phenomenal means remarkable or extraordinary. Okay, that's why A is not the right answer. And phenotypical, actually it is not a standard language. Okay, that's why we have to eliminate option C. And what is the meaning of phantasmal? So phantasmal means ghost-like, or you can say illusory. That's why option D is not the right answer. So right answer is option B, that is philanthropic. So next, what is the synonym of innuendo? So do you know the meaning of innuendo? And it is very important. You have to careful. Okay, so innuendo means one kind of hint, or you can say suggestion. Okay, so look at the options. Option A, insinuation. Option B, ragged. Option C, prose. Or option D, crude. So look, innuendo means insinuation. Okay, Option A is the right answer. So insinuation means one kind of hint or one kind of suggestion. Okay, next option B, ragged. So ragged means bad condition. Okay, that's why ragged is not the right answer. And prose is related to novel, related to short stories, that is called prose. So prose is totally inappropriate, so we have to eliminate. Okay, and crude means offensive. Crude means offensive. OFFENSIV, offensive. That's why crude is not the right answer. So the right answer is option A. Next, synonym of organize. So it is a very easy and common term. So what is the synonym of organize? Look at the options. Option A, derange. Option B, disorder. Option C, arrange. And option D, confuse. So right answer is option C, that is arrange. Okay, organize means arrange. And derange is not the right answer. Okay. And what is the disorder? Disorder is the opposite of the organize. Or you can say one kind of chaos, that is disorder. Okay, and confuse. So confuse means mix up. Confuse means mix up. So option A, option B and option D are not the right answer. So right answer is option C, that is arrange. Next, synonym of abundant. So do you know the meaning of abundant? I think you are able to answer it. So what is the meaning of abundant? Abundant means plentiful or one kind of lavish. Okay, someone has a lot of money, that is lavish. So look at the options. Option A, scarce. Option B, barren. Option C, difficult. Or option D, ample. So the right answer is option D, that is ample. So ample means plentiful. Plentiful. Okay, plentiful. Okay, or you can say more than enough money or wealth. Okay, that is ample. Scarce mean is a short supply or rare. So option A is not the right answer. And barren means unproductive or empty. Barren means empty. That's why we have to eliminate option B. And difficult is not appropriate in this regard. Okay, that's why option C is not the right answer. So right answer is option D, that is ample. Next, what is the synonym of alleviate? So alleviate means to relieve something. Okay, alleviate means to relieve something. To relieve, that is alleviate. So look at the options. Option A, relieve. Option B, intensify. Option C, swell. Or option D, add. So the right answer is option A, that is relieve. So relieve is the right answer. So what is the meaning of relieve or alleviate? So look, relieve means to ease or reduce pain or pressure, that is relieve, or you can say alleviate. Okay, and what is the meaning intensify? Intensify means to increase or to make something stronger. Okay, so actually intensify is the opposite of alleviate, or you can say relieve. That's why intensify is the not right answer. What is the meaning of swell? Swell means to expand or become larger. Okay, to expand, to expand, to expand or become larger. That's why swell is not the right answer. And add means include or one kind of increase. That's why option D is not appropriate. Next, synonym of trembling. So trembling means shivering. Okay, so option B, that is shivering, is the right answer. So shivering or trembling, what is the meaning of trembling or shivering? One kind of shaking. Okay, one kind of shaking. SHAKING. One kind of shaking. And what is the meaning of weeping? Weeping means crying. Okay, weeping means crying. And intrepid. Intrepid means fearless, and you can say adventurous. Okay, so intrepid means fearless. And running running is not appropriate. So the right answer is option B, that is shivering. Next, synonym of stationary. So what is the meaning of stationary? Stationary means still, okay, still, or you can say not movable. Not movable. So look at the options. Option A, portable. Option B, swindle. Option C, steal. Or option D, motile. So undoubtedly option C, steal, is the right answer. Okay, why not the others? So look at the options. Option A, portable. So look, portable means easily movable. Okay, so portable is the opposite meaning of stationary. That's why we should eliminate this answer. And swindle means to cheat or deceive someone. Okay, that's why swindle is not the right answer. And motile means capable of movement. Okay, motile means capable of movement. That's why option D also not the right answer. So the right answer is option C, that is still. Next, synonym of pugnacious. I think the spelling should be PUGNA. Okay, NACIOS. Sorry for typing mistake. So look at the options. Option A, alloy. Option B, dogmatic. Option C, sly. Or option D, belligerent. So first of all, pugnacious means someone who wants to engage in fight. Someone who wants to fight. Okay, so one kind of aggressive personalities, that is pugnacious. So option D, belligerent, is the right answer. So belligerent means one kind of, you can say, hostile, or you can say aggressive. AGGRESSIV, aggressive. Okay, or ready to fight, that is belligerent. So pugnacious means ready to fight, and option D is the right answer. So look at the other options. Alloy means one kind of supporter, or you can say a friend, that is alloy. So alloy is not the right answer. And dogmatic means one kind of dogmatism, that's why option B is not the right answer. And sly means cunning, or you can say sneaky. Okay, so option C also not the right answer. So next, synonym of fatigue. So what is the synonym of fatigue? Option A, vigor. Option B, mission. Option C, tiredness. Or option D, obese. So fatigue means tiredness. RED, tiredness. Okay, fatigue means tiredness. That's why option C is the right answer. So option C. And what is the meaning of vigor? So vigor means energy or strength. Okay, it means energy, strength. And what is the meaning of mission? So mission means a special task. Okay, a special task or one kind of assignment, that is mission. So now in India, Operation Mission Sindoor is going on. So it is a special task. Okay, so mission is not the right answer. And obese means overweight, that is means overweight. So option D also not the right answer. So the right answer is option C, that is tiredness. Next, synonym of adversity. So adversity means unfavorable. Adversity means unfavorable. So adversity means unfavorable, one kind of unfortunate. Okay, so option B, misfortunate, is the right answer. Success is totally opposite, so we have to eliminate. And advantage is totally opposite, also option C should be eliminated. And pleasure is not appropriate. Okay, that's why option D should be eliminated. So option B, misfortune, is the right answer. Next, synonym of consort. So what is the meaning of consort? Consort means one kind of companion or partner. Okay, companion, or you can say partner. Okay, partner. So look at the options. Option A, partner. Option B, foe. Option C, enemy. Or option D, alcoholic. So undoubtedly option A, partner, is the right answer. Okay, foe means enemy, so foe is not the right answer. So enemy also not the right answer. And alcoholic means a person who dependent on alcohol. So alcoholic also not the right answer. So right answer is option A, that is partner. Next, synonym of jovial. So what is the meaning of jovial? Jovial means cheerful. Okay, CHW, cheerful, or you can say pleasant, that is jovial. So look at the options. Option A, miserable. Option B, solemnity. Option C, cheerful. Or option D, profane. So option C, that is cheerful, is the right answer. Okay, and miserable means extremely unhappy or gloomy. Okay, miserable means extremely unhappy. unhappy, extremely unhappy. Okay, that is miserable. Solemnity means seriousness or one kind of gravity. Solemnity, seriousness. And profane means disrespectful. Okay, disrespectful. So we have to eliminate option A, option B, and option D. So cheerful is the right answer. Next, synonym of expertise. So do you know the meaning of expertise? So expertise means one kind of skill. Okay, one kind of skill, one kind of knowledge, that is expertise. So look at the options. Option A, propensity. Option B, ignorance. Option C, clumsiness. Or option D, lack. Which one is the right answer? So option A, that is proficiency, is the right answer. So proficiency means one kind of skill, one kind of knowledge. Okay, so look at the other options. So ignorance means lack of knowledge. Ignorance means lack of knowledge. And clumsiness means lack of skill. Okay, clumsiness means lack of skill. And lack means absence or shortage. Lack means one kind of shortage. So option D, option C, and option B are not the right answer. Option A, proficiency, is the right answer. Next, synonym of paramount. So what is the meaning of paramount? So paramount means more important than anything else. Okay, so more important than anything else. So look at the options. Option A, inferior. Option B, trivial. Option C, collateral. Or option D, supreme. So obviously option D, that is supreme, is the right answer. So look at the other options. Inferior means someone or something which is not important. Okay, that is inferior. Trivial means little important, or you can say valueless. Okay, little important, you can say valueless, that is trivial. And collateral means same thing, it is not important, that is collateral. So inferior, trivial, and collateral are not the right answers. So option D, that is supreme, is the right answer. Next, synonym of sentimental. Look at the options. Option A, practical. Option B, mawkish. Option C, cynical. Option D, sincere. So sentimental means mawkish. Okay, that is option B is the right answer. So what is the meaning of mawkish? So look, mawkish means excessively sentimental. Someone who is very, very, very sentimental, that is mawkish. So option B is the right answer. Practical means someone who is very rational, someone who is very pragmatic, that is practical. So practical is not the right answer. Cynical means someone who never believes other person's decisions. Okay, that is one kind of cynical person. So cynical should be eliminated. And sincere means honest or one kind of genuine personalities, that is sincere. So sincere is not appropriate in this regard. So we have to eliminate option A, option C and option D. So mawkish is the right answer. Next, synonym of enchanting. So what is the meaning of enchanting? Enchanting means one kind of charming or captivating. Okay, charming, charming, or you can say captivating, captivating. Okay, so that's why option C, that is alluring, is the right answer. So alluring is the right answer. Alluring means charming, or you can say captivating. Okay, this is the same meaning. Cool is not the right answer. Echoing means repeated sound. So repeated sound is not appropriate. Okay, and risky is totally inappropriate in this regard. So we have to eliminate option D also. Next, synonym of boring. So boring is a very common term. So you are able to answer what is the synonym of boring. Look at the options. Option A, monotonous. Option B, nervous. Option C, furious. Or option D, monolithic. Obviously boring means monotonous. So monotonous means tiredness. Okay, so monotonous means uninteresting, or you can say tiredness. Uninteresting. Okay, uninteresting. And nervous is not appropriate. Furious means excessively anger. Okay, anger, that is furious. And monolithic means large, powerful, uniform. So monolithic should be eliminated. So option A, that is monotonous, is the right answer. Next, what is the synonym of repulse? So first of all, what is the meaning of repulse? So look, repulse means to drive or reject something. Okay, to drive back or reject something, that is repulse. So reject. So look at the options. Option A, substitute. Option B, reprove. Option C, recover. Or option D, repel. So reject is a synonym of repel. Okay, or you can say withdrawal. Okay, so repel is the right answer. Repel means cancel, or you can say forsake. And substitute means replace. So substitute is not the right answer. And reprove. So reprove means to criticize someone. Okay, so reproves is not the right answer. And recover means to regain, or you can say one kind of return. Okay, so C should be eliminated. So option D, that is repel, is the right answer. Next, synonym of rectify. So do you know the meaning of rectify? So rectify means to correct something. So rectify means to correct, 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 to correct something, that is rectify. So one kind of correction. So look at the options. Option A, mar. Option B, corrupt. Option C, amend. Or option D, upset. Obviously option C, amend, is the right answer. So amend means a change, or you can say a correction, that is amend. So you should have heard the name Citizenship Amendment Act. So this is the mnemonic to recall your answer. Okay, so option C is the right answer. Now what is the meaning of mar? So mar means spoil or damage. Spoil or damage. And corrupt means dishonest. And upset means one kind of emotionally or physically disturbance. Okay, so that's why option A, B, D are not the right answers. Only C, amend, is the right answer. Next, synonym of perseverance. This is a 5-star questions. Okay, and these questions came 2024 CGL prelims. Okay, so this is a very good one. So look, perseverance means continuous effort. So what is the meaning? Continuous effort, that is perseverance. So look at the options. Option A, monotonous. Option B, doggedness. Option C, reluctance. Or option D, ignorance. So look, perseverance means continuous effort. That's why doggedness, that is option B, is the right answer. So doggedness means one kind of you can say effort, that is continuous effort. So monotonous means tiredness, and reluctance. So reluctance means unwillingness. So what is the meaning of unwillingness? Okay, unwillingness. And ignorance means lack of knowledge. Okay, that is lack of knowledge. Lack of knowledge. Okay. So option B, doggedness is the right answer. Here is the next one, synonym of thankful. This is a very common language, thankful. So what is the meaning of thankful? Option A, obscure. Option B, ungrateful. Option C, affirmation. Or option D, obliged. Obviously option D, that is obliged, is the right answer. Obliged means one kind of thankful. Okay, and look at the other options. Option A, obscure. So obscure means vague, or you can say unclear. Unclear, unclear. And ungrateful is the opposite of obliged, that is not showing any gratitude, that is ungrateful. And affirmation, so affirmation means confirmation or positive declaration, that's why it is an inappropriate. And so option D, obliged, that is grateful, sorry, obliged, that is gratitude. Okay, is the right answer. So next, synonym of bully. So what is the synonym of bully? Let me know in comment. Okay, so look at the options. Option A, oppressor. Option B, coddle. Option C, oxygen. And option D, plow. So let me know in comment what is the right answer. So thanks for watching.